What's going on, y'all? It's your boy GP, and you're rocking with me on the Aqua Method Podcast, episode 21. Thank y'all for listening, as always. And as always, you can find me at Grasshopper GP on Twitter. Grasshopper GP at Yahoo is the email. If you want to do any types of sponsorships or advertisement on the podcast, just let me know. Grasshopper GP spelled normally. You're listening to this on Grasshopper GP Official with 3 S's in Grasshopper on the YouTube account, because when I made that account, I couldn't spell Cap.
Yeah, it happens, man.
You know,
I can't spell normal.
I made a mistake. You know,
I couldn't spell restaurant to this day to save my life.
Really?
Nope.
Try it.
Oh, no.
So yeah, that's the 3 primary spots you can find me. You can also find me on the Facebook. I just made the Facebook account. Cap was one of the first people to join because he's a frequent contributor to the podcast, and I appreciate he is Mr. Reliable. That's what when I start making videos, I'm gonna have him. The super is gonna have him say Mr. Jeff Comic Book Wizard. Under it's gonna have the sub headlines gonna be Mr. Reliable, because I can rely on Mr. Jeff, aka Cap, for an interview in a pinch.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, I got a flake today.
You got a flake?
I gotta go.
Oh, you're a jerk, man. But see the thing, nobody flaked this time.
Really?
Well, I had that interview set up with your friend, Mr. Cody.
Yeah.
Tell people who Mr. Cody is, because I was trying to surprise y'all.
Right.
But he's really busy. He's a comic book artist, and he's a really cool dude. But he's really, like, this time of the year is really busy for him, so he couldn't make it. He was supposed to be here this week. He was supposed to be here last week, but some things got misunderstood. But it's okay. So tell the fans a little bit about him.
Cody Chamberlain's a local guy. He's done some work for Marvel. He's done some work for IDW. He worked on one of the 30 Days of Night books. 30 Days of Night books. There's the words.
There you go.
He's got a book out called Sweets about a serial killer in New Orleans right before Katrina. He does a book with Joshua Flake called Punks, which is really good, funny stuff. He also does graphic design here in town, does a lot of logos and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in the business for a while. He's always fun to talk to. He's got a lot of knowledge, and he's good people. He's been knowing it for years.
And that's why I want to get him. But once the schedule gives him a little bit of time, he's gonna come rock with me. But until then, I always got Mr. Cap, Mr. Jeff, the comic book wizard himself, Mr. Reliable.
Yeah.
So and his friend Alex may be joining us in a little bit.
Yeah, Miss Unreliable.
Don't say that.
I got a surprise for her too. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You gonna do it on the air?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I'm engaged. I'm asking her to marry me. I'm
Whoa!
No, we're not dating or anything. She's been wanting to go see Tool.
Okay.
So if we and the closest they were coming were Dallas.
All right.
So I just found out today that they're coming to New Orleans.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
That's
try
cool.
to get us tickets and bring her, but we'll see. Whatever. So okay. So since we've done this a couple of times already.
Mm-hmm.
What do we have that we can talk about we hadn't talked about?
Well, here's the thing. I wanted to, before we got into the nonsense that we usually go into, I wanted to talk about something that's been bothering me. Mm-hmm. Something that's been grinding my gears.
You want me to apologize?
No.
Okay.
No. A la Family Guy, Peter Griffin.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, stop with the killings, man. Stop with the shootings. Like, if you're depressed or if anything's going wrong, there's got to be somebody you can talk to. If not your family, not your parents, if not your friends, there's hotlines, there's all kind of things you can talk to. If you're upset with something, don't use violence to express how upset you are. And if the killings are religious based, I don't like.
It's an oxymoron, man. There's no such thing as a religious killing. How you gonna kill somebody based on love?
Yeah, you would think that, huh? You would think that, but. If it's like your belief shouldn't cost somebody else's life. Like religion is cool if it's positive. Just I think all religions are rooted, or at least rooted in positivity, right? They should be.
Supposed to be.
Yeah, So don't simple and clean, simple and plain. Don't kill people.
Yeah.
Like, stop it. Stop it with the mass shootings and the guns and all that stuff. Stop it with all that. I don't know nothing about no gun control. I don't know nothing about all that stuff like that. I'm just saying, we got to figure out a way. Something's got to happen. Like, just, if you're listening, stop killing people, man. It sounds crazy, but stop killing people. I feel like it's like every week.
Yeah. I just think in California, that's I hadn't gotten any more. I hadn't read any more about it the last day or so, but that was a very concise. I mean, this was almost military-esque.
It was coordinated.
Yeah, very coordinated. It wasn't like some random person woke up and was like,
I'm mad. Yeah.
This was 3 people.
Yeah.
You know, it's I don't know. And then especially a place that helps special needs people kind of hits close to home for me. You know. Just there's got.
I mean, it's like it's every other day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's happening everywhere, and it can happen. It can spring up anytime, and like people. I don't care where you are, America, France, any country, you should not live in fear of a surprise attack from. And you just shouldn't. Nobody should live like that. Nobody should have to live like that. And again, like if it's just that's how you want to express how bad you feel. There's another way. Make art. Create something. You know, like you can make something. You can make a song. You can draw pictures. You can make artwork that expresses how bad you feel. And getting that energy out in a visual or audio representation would help.
That don't make you infamous.
Right. Oh yeah. So yeah, you think that's what it is? You think people want to be famous?
Later, dude. Give me some.
Sorry, I didn't realize you guys.
That's okay. It's okay.
That's what we do. You hit me? You didn't hang? I'm talking about, brother. Love you, man.
Comics.
Yeah. We were talking about some comics a little bit.
Let's go.
Around looking for Christmas lights in front. That's what me and Daddy are going to go do right now.
He wants to
Cool.
go to Christmas. Like,
Sweet.
can we grab that?
Have fun, man.
You can take it with you.
Skylanders. What the value is.
Do we need to pay for it?
I got you, brother.
We can't pay for it.
I got you. If Marty's listening to this, I'm totally paying for that.
What is that?
It's a microphone.
That's a
dude.
microphone, buddy. Is it cool with you that he's okay? I gotta make sure. Say hey, buddy.
Do people talk in it?
Yeah.
You're talking in it right now.
Mhm.
Don't move it though, because it's making noise.
Yeah. You can just talking to it.
You can talk in it right here. If you talk right here, it can hear you.
Mhm.
And you record
Okay. What?
Yeah.
Why did it not come any closer?
You wanna put it a little closer? I'm gonna put it a little closer to you.
Okay.
There you go, buddy.
Okay. Why did
Yeah, that's cool. That's
why
cool.
did it not record?
It's recording.
It's recording right
It's
now.
recording right now.
On the laptop.
Yeah.
And then you can listen to it on YouTube later
Yeah.
at
Okay.
Grasshopper GP 3 S's.
Yeah. Official.
No.
Yeah, official. Yeah.
Poo poo.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Jeff said far worse on this microphone.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye bye.
There you go.
Oh great. All right.
You're a turkey.
Ah,
All right, let's get going before
you're talking.
Your
Microphone.
mom's say that.
I want to
little
hear.
Mom's
star in the
turkey.
making.
What?
A little star in the making.
Don't tell I said that.
Thank you, sir.
Tell him thank you for talking. Let you talk.
Thank you for letting me talk. I want to listen to it.
You want to listen
I'll
to
tell
it?
you what, I'll send you that a link whenever he puts it up.
Right. It's gonna be in about 2 days. It'll be up.
Yep.
All right.
I'll see you guys.
Thank you, sir. You have a good one.
Take care, brother.
Sorry to bug you out.
That's
Oh,
all right.
dude, notice. That's part of the fun of it.
Right,
man.
right,
Just
right.
Let me grab the phone.
But yeah, back to what I was saying, and that's one of the reasons why, that right there is one of the reasons why we gotta stop all this killing, man. Because life is beautiful, life is precious, and that little dude was a cool little dude, and thanks to his dad for letting him rock on the mic for a little bit. But again, like if it's religious based, I don't think none of your religious figures want you to kill people. Whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in, it should be positive. And if that's a source of comfort, if that's a source of inspiration, that's good. That's what religion is supposed to be. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not deeply religious. I believe in God, but I'm not deeply religious. But none of the teachings that I've learned, when I would go to church, told me that I should kill people if they didn't believe in the same thing I believed in, or if their views were different or anything like that. I just think people use religion as a excuse to be who they really want to be, to be bad, But I'm gonna get off this topic in a little bit. I don't want to spend too much time on it because this podcast is a fun podcast. But I just want to say there needs to be peace worldwide and all that stuff. And I feel like that sounds cliche, but I mean that sincerely. Stop the killing. That's all I want to say. Anything you want to say about that, Cap?
Yeah.
There you go. That's it.
I'm deep today, man.
That's it, man.
And I would like to go ahead and throw out an apology for last week. I was tired, and I did say some obnoxious things. Some of which got edited out, some of which didn't.
The only thing I think the only thing I kept was you smacking your friend on the booty.
Yeah.
That was interesting. I didn't think that was gonna ever happen on the podcast, but it did.
All right.
Mm-hmm. So that's happening. But hopefully she comes in. We create some more of that magic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she had an interest. Speaking of the hate and stuff, she had an interesting experience this morning. She texted me about that. She went to make a delivery at a oil field related company this morning, and one of the guys that works there is a Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
And was in the had taken his break and gone in the parking lot and was praying.
Mm-hmm.
And she walked in on a pretty disgusting conversation about how one of them wants to go out there and just put a bullet in him.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, and you didn't say anything? She's like, well, no, I can't. I don't get fired.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can get fired for telling someone not to be a jerk. You know, I said, well, better yet, next time you go over there and he's doing it, go out there and pray with him.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I'm not Muslim. I'm like, I don't care. You're not, the showing of solidarity to these rednecks and these hateful people,
Right.
they're going to be embarrassed. They'll make it a point to realize when you come around that you're not one of them, and they'll wash their mouth around you. At least.
I think we just need to stop looking at people as different and just realize that we're all just people.
Yeah, well, that'd be nice.
We're just people.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I don't know if there's an answer or anything like that. I don't know what.
There's no simple answer.
No.
You know,
and like I think this violence is going to be met with more violence, and that's going to be. I hope that doesn't happen.
Circle. It'll never end.
I hope that doesn't happen. I just feel like the only reason why I'm bringing it up because people like it happens, but I feel like it's happening more and more.
Right.
I don't know if it's because we're focusing on it more or if it's just happening more. You know what I mean?
It's happening more.
That's what it feels like. But again, like I said, I just
I drug us back to that. That was my mistake.
That's okay. That's all right. I just want to say, just stop with the killing, man. Find some other way to express yourself. That's my thing. I think that's the singular point I'm trying to make. Find some other way to express how you feel, whether it's religion, whether it's you feeling bad, any sort of depression, anything like that. Find another way to express how you feel about it. There's got to be another way. There's got to be a way that doesn't cost potential, because that's what you're taking away from the world. You don't know who you're taking out.
Yep.
So every life is precious. So chill. Find another way to express yourself. Like this. This is my way of expressing myself. The AquaMethodPodcast. And again, thank y'all for listening. But yeah, Cap, let's go back to the nonsense, to the goofball stuff that we proliferate through the internet waves.
Yeah.
We mess around about sports a lot.
That we do.
Because I like sports,
right,
and I think you like messing with people who like sports.
Yeah.
So, this year I read today that Coldplay, Coldplay the band?
No.
You don't know Coldplay?
No.
Paradise, nothing. Oh man. That song Yellow. It was all yellow. Nothing, huh? Chris Martin, Gwyneth Paltrow, that's her husband, I believe. Wow.
For the record, I'm staring wide-eyed and shaking my head back, the whole time because I have no idea what he's talking about.
Wow. Okay, there's this rock band called Coldplay.
Okay.
And they're pretty. It's a relatively soft rock band.
Okay.
That
would probably be why I know nothing about that.
Okay. And they're gonna be doing the Super Bowl halftime.
Okay. I
don't like that. I like Coldplay. I'm not gonna purport myself to be a Coldplay fan.
Right.
But I like Coldplay. The singles I've heard here and there. Sporadically. But they're soft. The Super Bowl is supposed to be energetic and flashy. Now I've never seen a Coldplay show, a live show. Maybe their shows is phenomenal, but I can't see Coldplay rocking out the Super Bowl.
Me neither, because I have no idea who they are.
Well, when this is done, we're gonna check that out. In fact, you can go on your phone.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a pause real quick, and through the magic of the pause button, like Bill Burr say, it'll be like we never left. So we're gonna take a pause for the calls real quick, and he's gonna check out some Coldplay, and then we'll be right back. And we're back. So Cap just listened to 2 songs by Coldplay on his phone. He listened to Paradise and Yellow. And what you think, Cap?
First of all, no clue who that is. Second of all, lame.
Yeah, I like them, but they're not what I envisioned for a Super Bowl halftime show.
It's like, was every other major band taken that day? I mean,
I don't know.
We've had what? The Rolling Stones, and we've had the Who.
Yeah, the Who was the Saints Super Bowl.
They were horrible too. God, they sounded horrible. They really did. I mean, Pete Townsend's deaf or almost deaf, and they sounded like garbage, man. Ooh, it was bad. I don't know, was Engelbert Humperdinck taken? Barry Manilow too busy? I mean, last week we had last year we had the Perry chick with her shark.
Katy Perry.
Yeah, with the shark that was all lazy.
Right.
Next thing I know, he's gonna play with my ear.
It's. I mean, I get she's big in popular music, but I've never even heard of these people. I mean, listen, I've heard of her.
Right. But that's funny. Oh, and I made a mistake. Chris Martin, the lead singer of Coldplay, is no longer married, apparently, to Gwyneth Paltrow. They got divorced recently. So, made a mistake real quick. But yeah, so Coldplay is going to be the Super Bowl halftime show. And they always have a surprise guest.
Right.
Like a surprise collaborator. Coldplay's collaborated with Kanye West, Jay-Z. Maybe they'll liven the show up. I don't know. But and again, maybe their live shows are phenomenal. Who knows?
I doubt it.
I can't see it either, man.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see, man. Yeah. And Super Bowl 50, that's the big one.
Right.
It's a big deal. They should have had an all-star lineup for that, man.
That's ridiculous. That might be a joke. That might be.
I don't know.
Because there was a thing on MTV one time in the late '80s, early '90s, and they were talking about how they had a huge surprise for everybody as the last act. Back when MTV did music stuff, it was weird.
Right.
But and Tom Petty came out, and the crowd was like, "Wait, what?" And then Axl Rose came out and sang with him, and that was their big surprise. So it was Axl Rose, not Tom Petty.
Right.
So maybe they're telling us Coldplay is going to be there, and then it's going to be Coldplay with, they dug up the Ramones or something. They found a way to animate all the dead guys in the Sex Pistols or something. You never, who knows?
Right.
But yeah, that's lame. That's underwhelming.
Yeah. It should be epic since it's Super Bowl 50.
Yeah.
But no, I think I got that from the Wall Street Journal.
Yeah. I just saw it when I pulled up the band. They announced that was the first thing I pulled up.
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I couldn't even see caring about that. It's like the longest bathroom break ever.
What the Super Bowl halftime show?
Well, with Coldplay, yeah.
Oh yeah, well. I mean, no, like people watch. Some people watch the Super Bowl for the halftime show.
Right.
That's crazy to me. I watch it for the game, man. And joining us right now is Miss Alex.
Hey.
Hi.
So, I told this for a surprise to them, and I'm hoping it works out, and I hope I don't tell you this to excite you for no reason. But something got announced today.
What?
There's a certain band you want to see. That would look like the closest it would be was Dallas. And it was going to be kind of hard to do. Just so happens to play in New Orleans now.
I knew that.
Oh.
I've been trying to win tickets.
Fuck this, I'm out.
Well,
You're done now. This is your podcast.
No, it's not.
Yep.
No, it's
you're
not.
in. I'm going to help these nerds. I'm done. Flip a table.
He flipped the table. He really flipped it like on the ground. I'm just kidding. He really flipped the table. But he made it a big deal. He wanted to surprise
he
you.
kept the seat warm for me. I'm cold.
He wanted to surprise you. He thought it was going to be a big old surprise, a big grand reveal on the podcast, and apparently it's not. Cause you were so underwhelmed. Like if you this is all audio based, y'all can't see her face, but she was like, okay, all right.
I've been trying to win tickets on it all week.
So she knew about it. But I mean, that's still exciting now. You get to see Tool in New Orleans.
I do.
Well, I don't know about it now. You don't know about me. I'm just sitting here listening.
You got tickets for me?
I'm just gonna enjoy my trip.
Yeah, Cap just gonna enjoy his chips on the microphone, which is cool. I mean, not no soft chips either. I'm talking Fritos corn chips, the crunchiest chips you can possibly get.
Actually, the crunchiest chips you can get is actually gluten-free crackers.
Your hair's messed up.
I know my hair's messed up.
I thought you were gonna say Zaps.
No,
Them teeth busters.
those things are good. They
I
shatter
them.
like glass.
Yeah, they hurt though, man. I can't have them.
What do you mean my hair's
Chip?
messed up? I can't have those.
Okay, yep.
I'm good, Cap. You
Am
know,
I interrupting the podcast?
I don't want chips because I'm the host of the AquaMethodPodcast, and that would be unprofessional.
Yeah.
You can have chips because you were just this week's
I can see
co-star.
him chewing on your little thingy on the computer.
Yeah, the waves is bouncing, the levels are bouncing because of Cap.
munch.
Yeah,
Okay, you don't mind. Go ahead. Entertain me.
yeah. So we was talking about the Super Bowl. You know Coldplay,
A little bit.
but you know of them. He didn't even know of them.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're the main act of Super Bowl 50, and you know Coldplay's music is really soft. Like I don't understand why they would have such soft music playing for the Super Bowl.
I don't know either.
These are not very good.
Of course not. Why are you eating them?
Because they were crunchy.
You're a
So are
jerk.
Lay's potato chips, and I could have eaten those.
You're a jerk, man.
Exactly.
Guys. Nah, you just being the ass.
I'm going to throw this away now.
I got cameras coming.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah,
I'm
cameras
gonna have
coming
to wear a hat.
for the next if not next podcast, then the podcast after that. I should have them ready to roll.
Please no.
Yeah.
Please
I
no.
mean, I'm gonna get your permission first, of course. If not, then it'll go back to the audio. But for those who give me the permission, video. So yeah, AquaMethod Podcast is gonna have a visual component. I'm excited about it. I'm really, really excited about it. So
That's gonna be cool.
yeah. But of course, everybody who does the episode has to say yeah. Has to say they're okay with it. Otherwise, it's gonna be just audio. But yeah. So we was talking about that. We was talking about Coldplay being the Super Bowl. Are you interested in? You're not interested in the football, huh? Not too much.
Not too much. I don't even know what the hell's going on most of the time.
Yeah, that's all right. But the funny thing is, like, the Super Bowl is so big that people that don't like sports in general will still watch it. Are you one of those people, or do you go to Super Bowl parties?
No.
No, you should. They're fun, and there's a lot of food.
Well, I don't know
It's like-
anybody that has a.
It's like Thanksgiving Junior.
Excuse me. I want a drink of that. Actually, no, I can't.
A cherry fantasy. Come on, man. Come on.
Go, carry on.
This might be. I can't. I want to say this is the
Why are you
last
so
time on
mad?
it. Huh?
Why are you so mad?
I'm not mad. You just shot me down completely. I was excited to hopefully tell you something that would make you happy.
They've been blaring it on the radio for the past 2 weeks. Tickets
Clearly,
go
I
on
have
sale
no idea
tomorrow.
who Coldplay is, so I don't listen to the radio.
All right.
Jeez. Okay, I'm done. I'm messing around. I'm done being
Okay.
stupid.
It's okay. It's
It's all
okay.
good. I'm sorry.
No, this is magical, man. This is what. I wish I had the cameras for this.
Yeah.
For this nonsense.
But, okay, I didn't mean to carry. Okay, Super Bowl. I'm gonna be very boring.
Right.
Yeah, for well.
Do you have you watched the Super Bowl? Would you watch the Super Bowl? I know you're not into
I have.
football.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen it. You know,
Have you gone to Super Bowl parties and stuff like that?
a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like them? I love them.
I like free food. I like cute chicks.
There you go.
So I normally in the kitchen talking to the wives.
Right.
Yeah.
But there you have it.
Yeah.
There you have
Of course you are.
it. All right, you gotta stop that. You gotta stop
What?
that. You gotta cut that
I'll have
out.
to draw on your face with this.
Okay, that was last joke.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
I will draw on your face with my
I'm done.
chopstick.
I'm done.
All right. So moving on.
Oh boy.
I think this week and maybe was it last week that the Captain America trailer came out?
Ooh, yeah.
Was it last week?
Last week, earlier this week, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Last week.
And
Another
so
one?
no, it was the first one. Was it the first? It was the first one, right?
Yeah,
the first.
it's the only one.
Yeah, the only one. Captain America, Civil War. This is the third movie.
Oh,
but
that's
it's
what I was
okay.
asking.
Yeah, this is the third movie, but it's the first
It's a
trailer for that movie.
It's a trailer for the second one that came out a couple years ago. We're excited about it. No, it's really good. If you hadn't seen the trailer, I'll show it to you. But it's really cool.
Yeah.
No,
All jokes
I
aside, it's
haven't
really
seen it
awesome.
The only movie that I'm like really excited to see is Deadpool. I can't wait for that.
Really?
Do I know
I'm
you?
not excited about that at all.
Cause
I'm not excited
She's
about
wearing
that
a
at all.
Darth Vader shirt and just say Deadpool.
I like Deadpool. He makes me laugh.
I make you laugh, but are you excited to see me?
Yeah, I'm
I know
usually
you
am.
are. I know.
I mean, she's here now.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
I was stuck in traffic for like an hour for you.
Yeah. I know.
she came here. I mean, she's not getting paid. You know, she's just hanging out with you and
And I'm even
your
cooking
boy
you
GP.
dinner tonight, aren't
Are
I?
you?
What you cooking?
Stir fry.
I didn't know
Sweet.
you were.
How's your stir fry? Is it delicious?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I try to make it as Chinesey as I can.
As Chinesey as possible.
So it's got real dog.
There you go.
It's got real chicken. Maybe chog.
Oh my god.
So, you cooking dinner tonight?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Cool.
Well, you're gonna be eating, and I'll be having it for lunch. But I'm gonna have a protein shake for dinner. But
Okay.
you can
Hey.
have stir fry.
At your house or my house?
You were supposed to spend the night.
I didn't know that was the deal. You
You
told me.
said-
We said yesterday. You said no because grr. It's cool. It's all good. We still go.
What is going
You
on?
gave me a headache.
It's cool. No, I'm going.
So yeah, 20 minutes in. and this has spiraled completely out of my hands, man.
Well, maybe you should edit that part out.
Out of what? Which part? Because there's so many parts I can choose from.
you mean you should start over?
Yeah, I think you should start over.
No,
All
you
right.
can't do that.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy GP, and you're rocking with me on the AquaMethodPodcast, episode 21. Thank y'all for listening. As always, you can find me at the litany of places you can find me. All Grasshopper GP and all that good stuff.
I did some of my best material.
Nah, I'm
You
not.
can't
I'm
delete me.
not. I'm
I know,
not starting
I know,
over.
I know.
I'm not starting
You should
over.
go punch me right in the bruise. Yeah. Deadpool, really?
Yeah, Deadpool.
Yes, I like Deadpool.
I like
Makes me
Deadpool as a
laugh.
character,
Yeah,
but Ryan Reynolds really messed up with Green Lantern.
I
that
didn't
wasn't
watch
him,
it,
though.
so I
That
don't
was-
know.
That was bad writing, man. That was nothing
Yeah,
to do
I
about
could dig it.
that.
I could dig it. I wouldn't picture him as Hal Jordan anyway, though.
Yeah.
I picture him as what's the other guy?
Kyle?
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
I can see him being Kyle. Yeah,
No,
because he's more. I think he's more goofy.
yeah, definitely. But Deadpool, we got Star Wars and Captain America coming, and you can say Deadpool.
Right.
That hurts my heart, sweetie.
That movie looks like it should be made for Netflix.
I'm just gonna stop
Probably so.
talking.
It should be made for Netflix. I'm not excited. I mean, I promise I'm gonna check it out because this is a comic book movie. I'm interested, and it's Deadpool, but I'm not excited about it. I'm not expecting anything good about it. Mr. Alex seems to be upset with me and Mr. Jeff. I don't know who more. Probably Mr. Jeff.
It's another non-Marvel movie.
Right.
Boo. We need these characters. They need to flop. We need these movies to do bad so Marvel can get them back and make one big universe.
I'm not gonna agree with that, but I can see why you would say that.
Wouldn't it be cool to have Deadpool in the Avengers? Or to have Wolverine in the Avengers?
That would be awesome.
Spider-Man in the Avengers?
Well, that's
We
happening.
can't have any of that.
Spider-Man's coming,
Well, he's coming for one movie.
but he's not. He's gonna be in Infinity War. Huh?
No.
Yes, he is.
One movie.
I heard he's
Civil
gonna.
War. You heard wrong, man. You see, everyone's, Marvel got Spider-Man back. Marvel ain't got Spider-Man back. Marvel's got...
They're loaning them.
one-time
They're borrowing
use.
them.
In exchange, Marvel gets to say so in what happens in the Spider-Man movies that Sony produces now.
I know that. I heard that.
But no, they've got one use of Spider-Man.
Come on, man.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I think they might renegotiate that then.
It's possible, but one use.
If that's the case, they're gonna renegotiate that. He's gonna be in Infinity War. I can't tell a future, but I can tell that future.
Yep, nope. Don't see it happen.
I see it happening, man.
I'm sorry, Alex. Will you please stop pouting and looking at me like that?
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh boy.
There was a new Superman Batman trailer.
I was gonna talk to you about that. So what? I'm gonna talk to you because I know your answer already. What are you more excited about? I mean, you haven't seen the Captain America one, so you gotta check that out. It's awesome. Are you gonna see Superman versus Batman?
No.
Batman v Superman, whatever it's called.
I don't have money to go to these places.
Bad movie versus bad movie? Yeah.
Captain America's gonna be awesome.
No, that's what I'm saying. But Superman versus
The only
Batman
reason
will
I'm
not.
going to see Star Wars is because he's taking me.
Are you a Star Wars fan? You got the shirt.
I know I've got the shirt. It's
You got the
really
uniform
comfy.
on.
It's really comfy. Okay. Here's the thing with Star Wars. I'm completely burned out on them. I've got shirts. I've got plushies. I've got stuff, and it's all from ex-boyfriends, all of it.
Okay.
I've had a couple of boyfriends that it was like trying to walk into a toy store.
Really?
When you tried to walk in their room, there was like a 6-inch path from the doorway to their bed, and you pretty much had to walk on your tiptoes so you didn't
Step on stuff.
hit anything.
Yeah. No, I'm like, and it's funny because like I'm a fan of comics. Obviously, we're recording live at the comic book shop, so thank you to Mr. Jeff again. I gotta say that. I like comics and I like comic book culture and I like all that stuff. Never was a Star Wars fan. I saw the last movie that came out only because I thought it was the last one ever. You know, because I wanted to be a part of that. But no, I mean not saying like I'm glad it's over, but I wanted to see it because it was the last one. I thought it was gonna be the last one. Like I want to have an opportunity to see it. I didn't think it was gonna make anymore, you know. But since they're making another one, I'm gonna check it out. It looks cool. Again, I don't know anything about the mythos or anything like that, but I'm gonna check it out.
I've seen more figures and more stuff than I care to think about.
And that's the interesting thing about Star Wars is because that I'm not a fan of Star Wars and I know a lot about it because of how the proliferation of it, how big it is, you know. I think that's awesome. I think that's cool. What about you, Cap? You excited about it? What you more excited about then, Star Wars or Captain America?
Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Dude, born in 72, Star Wars in 77, I was 6, you know, do the 5, 6-ish in there. Came out in August, whatever it was, May. I was young, and it spoke to me, and it hit me. So that was my thing growing up. I was that Star Wars kid.
Continue that thought, because I'm going to need you to get, if you can bear it, I need you to get closer to Miss Alex because I got this microphone set.
Get out of my lap!
on a setting, so it's not omnidirectional this time. It's
Why not?
a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Right.
So
we can focus on me and whoever's across from me. So
yeah, I grew up with it, man. It's so for me, I was that Star Wars kid, and like for years and years, that's all I would get for Christmas and birthdays, Star Wars stuff, you know. So it's there. It's that thing that I associate with childhood. Everyone's got that one thing.
No, I can dig it.
And that was mine.
I can dig it. Well, I associate my childhood with Dragon Ball Z. I'm not watching Dragon Ball Z movies.
Well, those are bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the animated ones are cool, but like, I just feel like they just keep powering up Goku, and at some point, he's just not like, what's the point? Like, who's gonna beat him? You know, I just think it's like there's no point in going Super Saiyan if you can go Super Saiyan God, that blue hair thing, that monstrosity. I don't know. Maybe I'm just over it. I'm just past it. I'm 27, and it was cool 15 years ago.
Wow, I feel young.
Maybe 10 years ago.
I feel really young.
Yeah?
I'm like 24.
Yeah, I know that. Well, that's not that bad. It make me feel old. I already feel old.
How do you think I feel? I'm old enough to be your dad, man.
He's old enough to be both of our dads.
Wow. That's cool. You want to adopt us? We can make good stepchildren.
God, I'm old. What am I doing with my life?
Making money.
You're about to own this comic book shop.
Right.
That's something to be happy
you're
about.
You're a sage comic book wizard, and we look to you for guidance and advice. And
I think we
you're
should
a
add
good
a
guy.
bar in here.
That'd be dope.
I could be the bartender.
A stripper pole.
No stripper pole.
Stripper pole in a cage.
And pizzas.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No stripper pole
And
or
nachos.
or
Oh, yeah.
cage.
Oh,
because that
nachos,
will
yes.
attract people that you've dated before.
Oh, why you gotta bring your mama into this? Oh, I'm kidding. Your mom's a very sweet lady. I've never actually met her.
And she will
certainly
fuck you up.
She'll try.
I was going to give her the link to
Don't do
listen to
that.
this.
Don't do that.
Oh.
Hi, Miss Alex's mom. I'm just joking around. I'm totally just being playful.
Oh, wow.
I dislike you immensely at the moment.
Okay.
Because now I can't. I have a lot of younger cousins that would love to listen to this shit. It's just, if I wasn't sure that I could strangle you, I would.
And this is gonna be hard. You can't do this when I get the cameras.
Dude, I've been beeped out more than R2D2, man. What's up with this?
When I get the cameras, it's gonna be really hard to edit. So please, be good.
Asking him to be good is like asking water not to be wet.
Good point.
I can't. And here's the thing. I can't censor you. That's why you get censored a lot.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Why you keep purporting yourself like showcasing yourself as a bad dude, man. You're a very good guy, man.
You're just seeing it finally. You know?
You're a very good guy, man. He's playing his character on the microphone. And we also had before you got here, we had a little guy rock the mic for a little bit. What's his name? Yeah.
Oh, I know Leo was here. That's so cute.
He said poo poo on the microphone.
He set the stage, so I had to out childish him.
Right. Cool kid. And again, thanks to his pops for letting him rock.
Good people.
But yeah, so but Captain America, man, I'm really excited about that, man.
Yeah, that's good looking.
That looks phenomenal.
That fight, the little clip of the fight they showed with Bucky and Cap punching on Iron Man.
You like that part? That was my least favorite part of the trailer.
Flipping the shield back and forth.
Yeah,
so good.
Well, I like that symbolism because he becomes Captain America in the comic books, the Winter Soldier. But it looked really choreographed. That little sequence there.
Well, yeah, but that looks stiff. This is two
stiff
guys that have fought side by side for years in World War II. They'd have that kind of chemistry.
Yeah. You know? Yeah, I can dig it. I can dig it.
And I mean,
but that reveal of Black Panther, man.
That's good looking. Oh man, that mask and everything.
Yeah, that looks on point, man. Yeah. That looks real nice.
I don't know if you saw there's a kind of a controversy because the Entertainment Weekly cover.
Yeah. What about it?
Which looks good, and they show him. You know, he's between Cap and Iron Man.
Right.
But he's in the background. They're unmasked. He's got the mask on.
Right. I think people, because like with the internet, you can't keep anything a secret. But I think they're trying to keep who it is a secret. We all know who it is. Yeah. But I think they're trying to wait for a big reveal. Right. I think that's why I like people just. I think it's Chadwick Boseman. He was James Brown. He just played James Brown in the James Brown biopic. He played
really good actor.
Jackie Robinson in 42, the Jackie Robinson biopic.
I have not seen Winter Soldier yet because
the second one. It's really good. You gotta check that out.
I have to sit down. Maybe I'll bring it. Well, you don't have. You do have a Blu-ray player now.
I have two actually.
But they.
It's # hashtag stun it on you. She got 2 Blu-rays. Balling out of control over here, Miss Alex over here.
She's crazy.
Well, one of those Blu-rays was given to me by Jeff.
Well, he's a sweet guy. He's a really good guy, man.
He gave me a PS3.
That's really nice.
One of the backwards compatible ones.
Which one?
Which the first generation that can play PS2 games.
Okay, that's dope.
Oh yeah.
That's really nice. But anyway, I think
that out now.
Why?
Because I said so. Anyway,
but
the conspiracy
so jealous.
is
what you said? Hold on, time out. What you said?
Because your other little girlies will get so jealous.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm not gonna be a part of any backlash that may happen to you. So yeah, we're gonna move along.
Yeah, okay. But there's controversy because one, he's the first mainstream black character, you know, and that's the thing. The first mainstream black character in these movies, Falcon.
Yeah.
And he's in the background. He's in a mask, and then they have meow coming off of him.
That's stupid. I saw that. That was dumb.
I thought it was cute. But
I thought it was cute too. I thought it was cool, but they could have did better than that. That was like really yuck.
So they're like, oh, it's typical Hollywood racism, and it's like I don't buy that. It's dumb. It's trying to be too playful.
Yeah.
But you know,
it's childish.
I might have to get a little closer to it. Your little.
You want me closer to you?
The levels are a little low, but you're cool. That face, I love that face. That's the best face ever.
That's where I'm trying to pretend to be mad, but I'm not really mad because he's really cool. Whatever. Anyway, but yeah, which I thought the cover looked good. That's just me.
I thought the cover was awesome. I think that brings me to another point. I want to get y'all take on this. I think people are just looking to be upset about something. Yeah, I think like, come on, man, like everybody has a voice and that's good, and like the internet allows people to express themselves openly, and it's great. But like everything can't be a racist or homophobic or like some people are just creating something, and it shouldn't like if it means to offend, then you should attack them. If the goal of the art or the propaganda or whatever you're putting out means to offend, you should be attacked for it. Not attacked, physically, obviously, but that like you should expect somebody to. Right, you should expect somebody to call you out on it. But if it's not meant to offend, then it shouldn't be a problem. I feel like everybody is waiting, can't wait to jump on something
Well,
just to have a cause.
well, then, and even in this case of where something's meant to be offensive, they want you to come at them. That's why they made something offensive.
Right.
It's for the attention.
For the
it's
attention.
For the confrontation.
Right.
The notoriety.
That word.
Yeah. And it's kind of like, okay, the red cup.
That's some
okay.
sucker shit
That's
too.
If you look at that, if you look back at it, there's no one mad about it.
Right.
It's one person that made us think about it and did it to basically as a way to plug his YouTube and clickbait. So there is no uproar about it.
Right.
But there's a huge anti-uproar, which gets him all this attention and gets more people to his website.
Right.
Just like the Westboro Baptist Church. They say anything they want, they offend everybody they can, as long as you keep clicking on their
But
videos.
that's the thing. That's with the internet, with social media, it only takes one voice to snowball into a million. You know, and look, these are fake.
It never does though.
These are fake causes. Like there are real problems that are happening.
No, I agree.
And you worrying about Black Panther being in the background.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Like, I thought it was awesome. I like the cover. Entertainment Weekly, your boy GP, AquaMethodPodcast supposed to cover. And I'm African American, so
You're what?
I'm a black fella.
I'm out.
You gonna leave?
No.
Oh.
You know I love you.
I know.
No, it's the same thing with they made the big deal about the guy that wasn't going to watch Star Wars because it had a black man in it. And it's like, again, the exact same situation. One person being stupid on the internet trying to get attention. That's it. There was no uproar. There's no group of people that think this way.
But he was talking about that Starbucks thing. That got on like Fox News and CNN.
Yeah.
Like, the silliness needs to be keep it on the internet.
Yeah.
You know, like, these are big time news companies. They shouldn't be purporting, like, they shouldn't be throwing this out there like it's a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's a red cup.
Yeah.
Like, cut it out, man. You know?
It's a red cup with a white lid. It's Christmassy. Get over it.
You know?
Kind of like the people that are all offended because Christmas is now all commercialized.
Right.
Jesus was Jewish.
It's always been commercialized.
Yeah, I mean, he was a Jewish man. He's all about the commercialism.
That's
what it is. I did it again, didn't I? Did I do that?
Well,
I'm gonna
compared to what I told you about today, that I happened to listen to.
I mentioned that earlier.
He mentioned it.
Very vaguely.
Very
vaguely.
Because we were talking about the shootings and the killings, and I don't want to go back to that. So, but yeah, we were just something that's
People
sad.
just want to be butthurt about something.
Yeah.
It makes them feel better. Like, I know some people personally that they just want to stand around, drink coffee, and gripe about things.
Yeah. Man, life's too good, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't make a lot of money, but I'm feeling really, really good, you know. You know, I mean, like, I'm doing okay. You know, everything I got comes from me, but, you know, I can always, I'm striving to do better. But even right now, where I'm at in life, life's too good, man. I got good people. I'm talking to people. I got a podcast. You know, people are interested in and want to be a part of it, and that means a lot to me, man. Like, there's nothing to really complain about. You know, I feel like just people that just want the attention. They want to be the one to say, like, I don't like this. I want to be the superhero. They want to be the Martin Luther King, the Malcolm X of something.
Yeah.
You know, and anything.
Or some people are just set in their ways.
Yeah, could be that too.
It hurts me whenever I have to listen to stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of like the whole, coexist, tolerance type thing.
See, and it's funny that you say it like it's a fringe group, and it shouldn't be. You know, like, we should all be like that. You know, like, it should all just be, just if you don't agree on something, just agree to disagree, and just walk away from it.
Most people don't know how to walk away.
Right. There's no need for name calling or especially violence.
No.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you can agree, but you kept punching me. You're all about violence.
That's nice violence.
Oh.
That type of violence from a lady is appreciated. I think, that means that that the female is interested in you.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Are you interested?
Maybe I should hit you harder.
Well, see, but if you wanted to cause him harm, if you wanted to hurt him, you would go for his face.
Well, I can't hit him in his moneymaker.
Yeah.
yeah, especially with the cameras coming.
Because if I hit him in the face and someone doesn't recognize him here, they're gonna be like, "Oh, Jeff's not here,"
Yeah.
and then they'll walk out.
And then they have the jaw broken and the mushroom like, yes, I'm still here.
Okay.
It's me.
Saying the Moneymaker, have you seen a new Zoolander trailer?
Not
Oh,
watching that
good
dog.
Lord.
No, I'm not watching
it
that
looks
dog.
so good.
I'm not watching that.
I do not like Ben Stiller in anything.
I like Ben Stiller. I'm anti Zoolander. I didn't watch the first one, so
It was hilarious.
No, it wasn't.
I'm good on
it
Check
was
that.
out
stupid.
Blue Steel.
It was stupid.
No,
I like,
it's pretty dumb, but it's
You say you don't like Ben Stiller in anything?
He's just really, really sad. Like, you feel really sad for him.
That's his character. That's his character all the
In
time.
every freaking movie.
I feel like he's neurotic in every movie. I like Dodgeball, but it's more of a Vince Vaughn movie.
Along Came Polly was good.
Yeah. I like the Fokker series.
see, I hate those.
I think I like 2 and 3 the most.
You see it? I put those. Everyone always raves about Arrested Development.
Yeah.
And I put those all in the same boat.
Mm-hmm.
You got two, in both shows, two relatively decent guys, relatively normal, surrounded by psychopaths that they, for some reason, have to deal with. And they never get their comeuppance. It's always the good guy getting beat down. And just because they're psychotic. I'd have snapped. The Fockers would have been the wife would have been a great big old orphan because I'd have leveled their home because it just feels so
that's the thing.
annoying.
Like, it's funny you say that because that's I think, like, not to that degree, but that's what you deal with when you meet somebody's parents
Right.
for the first time. Like, I've had more problems in my life with mothers than with dads. Mothers are tougher on me trying to date their daughter.
Right.
I've been in a situation where I've met a girl's parents for the first time, and the dad just didn't want. He just didn't want to talk to me, and stuff like that. And I could dig it. I expect that, I don't know. I hope to have kids one day, so I don't know how I'm gonna act if I have a daughter.
Well, whomever dates me doesn't have to worry about meeting a dad, but my mom pretty much raised me herself. So
Yeah.
I celebrate Father's Day with my mom, and I celebrate Mother's Day with my mom.
Yeah. Would you say that your mom gives potential suitors a hard time, or would she? Has she?
She has.
Your mom has been on this podcast a lot today.
I know, right? My mom is pretty much my hero, I guess, and she has a built-in lie detector. I don't know how she freaking knows this. Knows people.
I think moms know. I think moms all have lie detectors. Some of them are stronger than others, but I think they all have.
Then I probably shouldn't be a mom because I don't. Because I believe pretty much anything he says, and I'm like, wait, what, huh?
It's the silver tongue.
The gift of gab, you mean?
Yeah. I mean, I do have a forked tongue. You never know. I mean,
Slightly. Come on, man.
it's
Cut
a start,
it out,
though.
man.
It's a start.
Come on, man. You acting like you the lizard man.
like-
There's a guy who was a lizard. He surgically.
Split his tongue,
Yeah.
his tongue, and they
That's kinda
move
cool.
independently.
That's kind of
It's
cool. I ain't gonna front.
That ain't
That's
cool.
kind
That's
of dope.
gross.
It's kind of dope,
nasty.
man.
They can grab your finger.
I don't know. Yeah, that might have some applications for the ladies. You know what I mean?
Jesus.
I'm just saying. I'm sure he's a hit, man. I'm sure he knocks it out the park. But
I don't know.
you don't think so?
With those implants and
Well,
his
I mean,
eyebrows and the tattoos.
just a tongue action. Just a tongue action. I mean, you gotta get past his face.
It might be like the whole, you have to get through the oyster to get to the pearl.
There you go. Right. Exactly. What is another thing like that? Like you gotta work for to get to the good stuff.
Like food-wise?
Yeah.
Or, if you don't have sharp knives, watermelon would be one of them.
Yeah. Try to bite that, eat that with your teeth. Because when you said that, I was thinking about Tootsie Rolls, but the outside is good too. This podcast is a bunch of foolishness.
Yeah,
I love it though.
It's fun.
I love it though, man.
Things.
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten dragon fruit before?
No, I've had dragon fruit flavored stuff, but not the actual fruit.
There is a little Chinese market across the street here.
Really? Right across the street from here?
Yeah,
Come
right
on.
by an insurance place, and
Okay.
whenever I go pay my insurance, I go in there and they have these pink fruit with big green spines on it.
Mm-hmm.
And when you
Right.
cut it open, it's white with like little black seeds in it, and they're spread out, so it looks like Dalmatian spines.
Right.
And when
Yeah. I seen that. Yeah.
And when you scoop it out and you finally get to the good stuff, it tastes like watermelon and strawberries together.
Yeah.
And so good. I am a big foodie. Like, you can ask me about pretty much any food, and I'll tell you my honest
That's
opinion.
because when I'm going to start a segment on the podcast called 4321. And there's gonna be a bonus question at the end of it. It's like 4 things. Get your opinion on 4 things and 3 things and 2 things and 1 thing. And the bonus question is gonna be Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's. Miss Alice, go.
What do I think about the 3 of them?
No, like which one? Favorite one out of the 3?
That would be Domino's.
Okay, you can stay on the podcast. What about you?
Pizza Hut.
You can stay on. You're definitely on the podcast. The incorrect answer is Papa John's.
Why?
Papa John's. If you want to do an advertisement on a podcast, I will happily take your money, and I will say Papa John's is the best pizza ever. But until then, I don't like your pizzas. I think they're gross.
The
I
only
think Papa
thing
John's
that's
is
good about
gross.
their pizza is
Out of the
a little
3,
thing of garlic sauce.
that's what everybody says. Like that garlic sauce is saving Papa John's life. I don't get it.
It's because
And that pepper too.
the little pepperoncinis.
Yeah. So
Or
yeah.
you could just go to Walmart and buy a bottle of those pepperoncinis for like $1.
Yeah. Like so yeah, that's gonna be my question for at the end of the podcast. Which we're not approaching it. We got a good bit of time left. But yeah, like I'm gonna do that. The correct answer is Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's the best to me.
Their sauce is too sweet to me.
You think so?
Whenever I get Domino's,
Domino's is good too. I used to be a big Domino's fan. I think I'm on the Pizza Hut side more though.
I always get the garlic parmesan sauce because I
Really?
really don't like tomato sauce all that
Okay.
much.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really good.
But that was cool though. But outside your mom, is there anybody you look up to as like celebrity wise or?
That would be Elvira.
Really? Is she still is she still doing stuff?
I think the last time I heard of her was last year. She was at that really big Comic-Con in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go so bad. I want to get tattoos of her. I want to get.
How old is she now?
I have no idea. She's always going to be ageless to me though.
Gotta be like pushing 60, huh?
But she looks damn good.
Let's check that out.
Look, I have a picture of her in my background. She's with Grumpy Cat.
Alice is showing me her phone.
She looks damn good.
Yeah, I remember her. Yep.
Me and Jeff, that's what that represents.
Oh, wow.
That's what Jeff sent me.
That's cool. So why? What makes you admire her so much?
Because she's just so in your face and kick ass and everything, and I just wish that I could be more like her because she pretty much tells everybody what she exactly thinks about them.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
And I can get kind of shy a little bit.
Oh no, not you. I can see it, but it's cool. I like that shyness. You're a very sweet lady. Very nice.
I prefer to stay kind of away from places and just listen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not very outspoken. I wasn't really raised.
You're more introverted. I can dig that.
Yeah. What you staring at me for?
I'm listening
You're thinking about tonight, baby. Oh yeah.
intently.
Oh yeah.
Well, pretty much everything I cook tastes good, so I can see why.
There you go.
Pretty good.
We were just talking about Elvira. How she likes
her
Elvira.
girl,
Yeah. How old do you think Elvira is? Let's check that out.
Elvira is 60, right around 60.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
She's my hero. She's my hero. I've watched
Said your
her.
mom was hero. Your mom was your hero.
I said outside of her mother.
I said, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Know who my hero is?
Who?
Me.
There you go. My man.
Excuse me. Hiccup.
Put your cap. So what else is going on, Cappy?
Tired of being here. Burn out. Tired of being here.
Don't say that.
I got a
man.
trip coming.
Okay.
Going back to Chicago.
Awesome.
Yep. Hoping to see some snow.
I have
Yeah.
terrible news for you.
What's that?
Uh-oh.
Next weekend, that's when you're going?
Yeah.
There's no snow scheduled for Chicago.
This flurries, hush.
I've been watching it for you, though.
Thank you. Yeah.
She's 64, by the way, Elvira.
She looks really good for 64, though.
64.
Yep. But even though it's Chicago at Christmas time, we might go north to Wisconsin. There's supposed to be a couple places that still have some snow floating around there.
Bring me back a cheese wheel.
Man, if you could successfully bring me back a deep dish pizza, yo.
I did last time.
How'd you do that?
I put it in my bag and took it back.
No, I mean like how was it when
It was fantastic.
How'd you cook it?
It was cooked already. We ordered takeout and or delivery. We froze. You can only eat 1-2 pieces tops. Froze the rest and put it took it out of the freezer when I left. Put it in my bag and came home.
Well, what you did when you got home? You put it in the oven?
Oh yeah, I put it in the microwave.
In the microwave.
Every bit as good.
Okay.
Damn, that sounds really good.
Well, Cap, if you would be so kind, bring me back deep dish Chicago.
Yeah, I plan on bringing probably half a pizza back again. So.
Sweet. I want some of that. I kind of want to do it in Chicago, but eventually. That's one place I want to go. But because like I said, one of my things is I want to go all 50 states. That's one of my goals, all 50 states, and I'm really behind on that.
You can skip Alabama.
I've been to Alabama.
I've been to 3 in one country. I've been to 3 in one country.
3 states in one country? That's cool. What country you been to?
Canada.
That's cool. It's right up there. I want to go to Canada too.
It's beautiful.
I bet. I heard. I hear.
Even in like stone summer here, it's like 45 degrees up there.
You got kicked out of Canada, didn't you?
Yes, I did. By a Hispanic man.
Hot or cold, man? You
What?
want to be hot or cold?
I would rather be cold so I can pour more clothes
Yuck.
on.
Yep.
See,
Because it's hard to take more clothes off.
that's the argument. I know. That's always the argument. I'm anti-cold, man. I'm anti-cold forever. Hate the cold.
That's because there's not much of you.
Yeah, I'm about to say. You notice the 2 big people are like
Cold.
like the cold, and the little skinny guy's like, man, hell with that.
Anti-cold, man.
I might be with you whenever I lose some more weight.
You think? Yeah. Anti-cold, man. Cause like when it gets real cold, skin get all dry. I get itchy because the skin's all dry, and then like I gotta take time out of my morning. I work early in the morning, so the car's all frosty. I gotta go get water, scrape ice off my car. Hate that, man. Unless it was about some money. If I gotta move to New York for some money, for like a good job or something, I'll do it. But man, I can't have no cold.
De-icer.
Huh?
They make de-icer.
What is that?
It's like the little air.
See, I'm from Louisiana. I shouldn't know what that is. It should be hot all the time.
Well, AutoZone sells it.
Defrosters.
You can even buy it in a windshield washer fluid. You can just pour it in there.
Ice.
Yep.
They have ice.
I have a
bought me some-
part-time job at AutoZone.
Okay.
plug. I bought snow. I bought like skiing gloves at Target. Which why does Target in Louisiana sell skiing gloves? I don't know, but that's not the point. I bought them. I got a coat I got from working in the oil field, and it's a really big, thick like snow coat. Which why they bought us that I still don't know, but it's gonna come in handy for the first time or second time ever.
Yeah.
Because we did have a snowball fight here once. It was a Friday night. And it snowed here. Well, what we call snow.
Yeah.
And we started scraping it all up off the cars and throwing it at each other. And I got it ended when I was at Johnson Street. Walked over, got a nice thing full of ball snow, and I threw it at Dale, who's been on the podcast before.
Yeah.
And caught him dead in the ear. And it was such a long throw, he couldn't bring himself to be mad at me because it was so long and such a perfect throw.
So impressive.
Yeah, and he was like, that hurts, but that was a really good throw. That's the only time I've ever won that coat.
I remember it might be the same snowstorm. Like there was like a period where like back to back we had snow on like in like late December, early January.
Yep.
And I didn't know how to prepare for it. So I had like 3 shirts, I had my bathrobe, and I had a jacket. And it was still cold because we don't know no better down here.
No.
You know.
I'm just picturing you in a bathrobe and a coat now.
Right. Yo, it looked like a long jacket. It was the worst thing ever. There's a picture of it on Facebook. It's the worst thing ever. I look at it, I'm like, that's some foolishness. But I don't know no better.
Right.
You know, I'm not prepared for that.
See, because I'm not prepared it's the first time going up there in the winter. I've always only been up in summer and fall, spring, fall, and summer months. So going up now, and then I'm planning on going back up probably February again to really get like the sub-zero temperatures.
Yeah.
Frozen lake. Cause
My birthday's in February.
yeah. But, I forgot about
I should come.
you should. The lady's house I stay at, she lives right by a lake. And it freezes over and I ice skate on it. So I'm dying to see walk on a frozen lake. It's gonna be so cool.
Right.
You're gonna slip and bust your ass.
No, I won't. I'm coordinated.
You're gonna come back and you'll be like, I fractured my tailbone. And be like, I told you so.
Somebody sign my cast, please. I broke my butt.
Have you ice skated before?
No.
Have you ice skated before?
I did once. Nobody told me what was going on because I didn't know we were going. I wore shorts.
Oh, wow.
That's rough.
We went to a skating rink and I'm like,
Your
ice
friends
skating.
suck.
I know, but they weren't my friends. They were my cousins.
Your cousins suck.
Yes, they do.
They could have stopped you. They should have stopped you and be like,
They
yo,
did.
we'll
was
just
like,
turn
"What is
around
this
and get you some
place?"
pants.
And then once we got there, I was like, no, I don't even have knee pads. And
You fell
I fell a couple of times.
and you felt all that ice on them legs.
I've shifted myself to where I fell face first a couple of times, so I wouldn't hit my legs.
You did a Superman.
Basically, I did bounce. I didn't bounce back on my feet, and then I landed on my butt on one of those big mounds of ice that built up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that hurt so bad. It was like falling on a speed bump.
Yeah. It is, man. Yeah, I got a lot of respect for ice skaters and hockey players, especially hockey players, because they got to play backwards and forwards.
Dude, I watched hockey last night.
Did you?
Yep.
Was it fun?
No. We watched the Rangers and the Islanders.
Okay.
Supposed to be violent. Was it violent?
No, not at all.
Damn.
We didn't get to see the end of it, so I have no idea how it ended, but I still watch Sports Report.
I like hockey because I've watched the Ice Gators. The Ice Gators is EPCHL hockey league. It's not the NHL, obviously, but
It's a step up from Pee Wee hockey.
it's a couple steps. It's a few steps. But I go to their games because I get free tickets, and I like hockey. I like watching it. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. They don't score a lot, but it's a lot of fun.
Sounds like Dale.
Oh, ooh, that's not nice.
Well, I mean, he likes hockey. What'd you think I meant?
Okay.
Well, speaking of skating, I think I would like to be a roller derby girl.
Do that. I can see you doing that.
Oh yeah, I have the shoulders for it.
I see you doing it. I don't know. I don't understand the scoring system in that.
I don't either, but I'm just gonna run around in there and try
push
to hurt
people.
people.
Well, if you do that, you let me know. I will definitely be in attendance.
Flat track or racetrack? Flat track or racetrack?
I don't know.
How do you know anything? How do you know you want to be a derby girl? You don't know between flat track and racetrack or whatever.
The flat track is and then the other one's slanted upwards like this, right?
Kinda.
The Aqua Method Podcast, the only podcast where you can hear about roller derby.
I doubt it. I bet
have
you
a
it's
friend
roller
that's
derby.
in
I bet you it is. I bet you it is
guarantee
too.
you
I bet you
I have a friend that's in the Acadiana Derby Girls.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, her
Who's
name
that?
is Shelly Smith.
What's her? No one cares about her real name. What's her derby name?
Frisky, risky.
Gotcha. Know her. I don't know her well, but Frisky Risky. Rainbow Smash is a friend of mine.
Rainbow Smash is awesome.
These names are great.
That's my friend I text all the time. Yeah, Danny. She's awesome.
This might be actually on podcast. We're having a good time.
Yes, we are.
This is fun.
And then Wendy. I don't know what Wendy's name is yet.
I want to go see them. I haven't gotten to see it.
I've never been. They gave me free tickets. I still couldn't go.
I'm gonna go too.
Wendy's in it, and then
The
Chantel.
three of us should go.
AquaMethod Podcast is going to the
On the
roller
road.
derby.
It's up to you to tell us when it is.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Find
I
out what it
drive
is,
by
we're
there from work every day.
All right. Well, yeah. Let us know, and we'll make that happen, and then we'll talk about it. Talk about the experience. Yeah.
Shelly was also in the New Orleans running of the bulls. Roller derby girls dress up like bulls, and they go through the French Quarter, and they hit people with wiffle ball bats.
Awesome.
And it was awesome, and I'm so sorry I missed it.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, they're like
That sounds-
it stings, but it doesn't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like getting
right.
hit by
Right.
a bull,
Yeah.
Or getting spanked.
basically.
Oh. We talked about that too before you got here. That happened, and that we kept that.
Yeah.
I kept that.
I heard it. I heard it.
Did you show your mama that one or?
No.
Okay.
No. She's gonna be like, what did he hit?
Shoulder. I saw it. It was a shoulder. Wink, wink.
The shoulder of her butt.
Well, because like you said, I'm trying to get more views. So, I mean, every view counts. So.
But now, you don't want to listen to that one, but we just discussed it on the one you want to listen to now.
It doesn't matter.
She already hates me.
She's gonna find out anyway.
She already hates me.
And you're grown. You're 24.
I'm 24, but my mom's like, explicitly do not date Jeff.
Wow.
Yeah, no, she don't like me.
Oh, wow.
Because Jeff broke my heart.
It broke your heart.
Okay. This is getting awkward. Well, let's keep it going. Why not?
Yeah. No, I ain't doing no such thing.
You did too.
We are still super close, and we're great friends.
That's because you texted me out of the blue when I was dating the last.
Hey, don't bring that up. Don't bring that up. Don't be bringing that up. Bring up some bad blood. Just telling you hi, checking on you.
Uh-huh.
Just checking on her.
Uh-huh.
Last girlfriend didn't want me talking to nobody. Wouldn't let me talk to nobody. Female? No way. Not happening.
This is all contributed of your own volition. I'm not asking you to dispel this information, so go ahead.
When I became single, I texted her to be like, hey, look, we can talk again. But nothing like that. Her ex-boyfriend hates me. Thinks
I hate him too.
Made some very disparaging comments about my sexuality.
Okay.
And, we put that to rest real quick.
He tried to call me on Skype the other night.
Did he? Probably an accident. You think? Why didn't you answer?
We covered this.
Moving on.
Yeah. I don't know.
This guy, I must have broke his heart something terrible, because 2 weeks later, after breaking up with him, he called me blubbering on the phone to take him back.
I don't want to put the dude out there like that, man.
Oh yeah, put him out there. He's a girl. He saw us hanging out together
at the
a
Comic-Con.
And I'm wearing one of my shiny shirts as usual.
Mm-hmm.
And he sends her a text about a nasty, disparaging remark about my sexuality. Obviously, I'm not a gay man.
And I told him, Jeff says for Alex not to talk to strangers. Yeah. And it was great. Yeah. And
it's not even exactly how she put it, but it came off as really creepy. But I told her to tell him that it says not to talk to strangers, which is in no way meaning I'm a father or anything like that.
Right.
But it's just to push this button and see. Oh, he went off. He
had. I'm pretty sure that if I would have saw him, his face would have been red and steam would have been coming out of his ears. Because the whole time I was dating him, he thought that I was cheating on him with Jeff.
And you wasn't.
Nope.
That's good. You seem like a good chick.
Yeah, because I honestly don't have enough time in the day to entertain two men.
Me neither.
I mean, you're straight.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, wow.
Oh, what?
Oh, my goodness.
I did that, yeah. I'm sorry.
All right, y'all. Man. All right, so we're going to wrap this up.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me see if I can do this 4 3 2 1 segment. This is going to be the first time we do it. 4 3 2 1. All right. 4 albums you would take with you, that you would listen to if you was on a desert island.
Perfect Circle.
By who?
A Perfect Circle.
That's a group name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A Perfect Circle, The 13th Step, Tool album, Lateralis, the first Evanescence album, and Elie Vitae, Selenia.
What about you, Mr. Jeff?
Ramones, self-titled debut album, Electric Six Fire, which is so good. Disco metal, good stuff.
Okay.
And I don't know. Probably.
Gotta give me one.
Excuse me.
Ramones, Rocket to Russia, and. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll get rid of those. The 2 Ramones albums go with the Ramones' greatest hits, and that covers all that.
There you go.
Electric Six Fire. Oh man, now you.
Think about it. We'll get back to you. My 4 would be Into the Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers by the Wu-Tang Clan, Wu Syndicate, self-titled album. The Jizza, Liquid Swords, and Danger Doom, The Mouse and the Mask. You ever heard of MF Doom? Heard of the Wu-Tang Clan?
Wu-Tang Clan, yeah.
Okay, that's good. You can stay on the podcast then.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get rid of you today.
Today. I listen to a lot of stuff.
That's good. That's good.
If I could have had 5, I probably would have put Otis Redding's Greatest Hits.
Well, that's cool. That's dope.
I mean, I just listed off metal, alternative rock, alternative rock, and then I had some Finnish metal in there too.
Awesome.
And some soul, because everybody needs some soul.
You need some soul. Top 3 cartoons.
I'm almost done. Hold on. Give me a second.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Okay. Well, we're back on forth with Mr. Jeff.
Yeah. Bear with me. I was there. I just had it, and the Donna's Turn 21. No, Donna Spend the Night, and Dred Zeppelin Unleaded.
There you go. Full album from Mr. Jeff.
Sorry.
Top 3 cartoons.
Cartoons. Okay. Like Nickelodeon cartoons.
Any
And cartoons. Animated.
The Wild Thornberries, All Real Monsters, and let me think. Angry Beavers.
Angry Beavers.
Phineas and Ferb. My Little Pony. Yeah, I said that. I went there.
Okay.
And the old G.I. Joes.
Okay.
I'd like to change one of my 10 Vaders in.
All right.
Lame.
Shut up.
Mine would be Cowboy Bebop.
Loves Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop. Family Guy, and I think South Park.
Can't say that I like South Park.
It's either South Park or what's another one I just had to see every episode of. I think that's it. I think that's honest. All right, that's 3. Number 2, 2 celebrities of the opposite sex that you would want to hang out with for a weekend.
Christina Hendricks and
Christina Hendricks, boy, that's a
beautiful
lot.
woman.
Wow,
beautiful woman.
it's a lot going on up there.
And
There's a lot going on. No disrespect, Miss Alex. There's a lot of lady up there.
Yep. And either Amy Schumer
She's awesome.
or
She's phenomenal.
or Charisma Carpenter, who I've actually got to hang out with, and she's fun to be around.
You gotta pick 2 of them. That's 3. You gotta pick 2.
Okay, then Hendricks and Schumer.
All right.
No, Charisma. Damn. I take 2 at once. I'm a decent guy. I'm a nice guy. I don't mind taking a double date.
Miss Alex. 2
Um,
celebrities you would want to spend a weekend with.
Chris O'Donnell, because I've
Okay.
always had like a little girl crush on him since I was little.
Since you was Robin.
Since he was D'Artagnan in
Okay.
3 Musketeers.
Wow.
And let me think. There's so many of them.
I know. That's what I
Probably
got.
Robert Downey Jr.
Okay. Sweet.
And I will go ahead and answer for the other side of that for me. Do you have to be alive?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that messes it up.
Yeah.
Well, I'd do anything to hang out with Heath Ledger. That was a good-looking man.
Oh my
Good
Jesus.
Lord. Crash my pearls. Anyway, hey, 1.
He seems like a cool dude. I ain't did my 2 yet.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, what's your 2?
My 2 celebrities I would want to spend a weekend with, and like there's a lot. It's a lot. But Tanisha Long, she's a comedian and a television personality on MTV, and she is gorgeous, and she is my wife in my mind. So Tanisha Long and Tinashe, she's a singer. And we have the same birthday, so that's kind of dope. And our birthday, I should say, is on a Saturday, so it would be a weekend. All right, number 1. One place on planet Earth that you want to go. Number 1, the place on the planet that you want to go that you haven't been yet.
That haven't been. Oh man, that's easy. New York City.
Kyoto, Japan.
I was gonna see, like, it don't have to be a city, because I was gonna say Japan.
Japan.
Yeah, Japan is mine.
Yeah, I got people in Japan, so all I gotta do is fly over. I gotta play. Japan's not that hard for me. I have people all over the world. So
Then take me to Japan, damn it.
If I went to Japan, I would just get a capsule hotel, real cheap, real small but real cheap.
Mine's normally Disney World. That's my go-to place. So if someone's like, "Hey, where we going?" Disney World.
Okay.
That's me.
But you've been there.
Yeah, I've been there.
Okay.
Way too many
I
times.
haven't been there.
All right. And I already asked y'all the bonus question: Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's.
I want to shade mine to Papa John's.
It's yuck. That is the yuck.
I don't really. Pizza like that. Especially the personal pans. Those I don't know why they taste better than regular pans. I love those.
I can dig that. I can agree with that. I can agree with
I can eat
that.
like 4 of them. Not really.
So, any final words, y'all? This was a good episode, huh?
Yeah,
My
it was
final words are-
freaking everywhere.
I
Yeah,
do have
yeah.
2 final words. Pickle barrel and kumquat.
There
Just
you go.
because that's so fun to say. Pickle barrel kumquat. Pickle barrel kumquat. Pickle barrel kumquat. Pickle barrel kumquat. See? It's fun. Say it. Pickle barrel. Come
I'm
on.
not
Say
saying
it. Say it, because you don't want
Pickle
to say it.
barrel.
Pickle barrel kumquat.
Pickle barrel. What?
There you go. Oh, my
The
God.
maturity level in this room is outstanding.
Right.
I know, right? How
Kumquat,
old are you?
Kumquat. It's
I
a
think you're
small
acting your
piece
shoe
of fruit,
size.
You know, they're amazingly delicious. Sometimes sour, sometimes sweet. You know what a kumquat is?
I have.
Look like little
I
oranges.
used them as
Love 'em.
ammunition when I had a tree.
Matter of fact, do you know any place they have a treat so I can go steal some?
I know a place in New Iberia.
Done. Even better, I probably won't get in trouble for stealing New Iberia.
All right, anyway. So that has been the Aqua Method Podcast, episode 21 weeks strong. Thank y'all for sticking around with me. Hopefully I didn't lose anybody. Thank y'all for rocking with
Probably
me.
gained people.
I hope so. I hope I gain a few. Mr. Jeff, the comic book wizard.
Whoa.
Miss Alex, always a pleasure rocking with y'all.
Ah, stop pulling my
And,
ponytail.
And
Wait, I do have to interrupt real quick.
Okay.
Why is it a ponytail on you, but it's a man bun on me? It's
Well,
a
you-
ponytail. I'm sick of that man bun crap.
Well, it doesn't make a bun. Who called it a man bun?
I call it a man bun.
Everyone does.
It's not a man bun because it's not a bun. It's a tail. Ow!
Sorry.
It's a tail,
Yes. Okay.
not a bun.
All right.
Love y'all.
Again, episode 21. Thank y'all for listening. As always, you can follow me at Twitter, GrasshopperGP on Twitter, spelled normally. If you want to do any types of sponsorships, any type of advertisement, or you just have anything cool you want to say about the podcast, grasshoppergp@yahoo.com is the email. You are listening to this on Grasshopper GP Official on YouTube. That's Grasshopper with 3 S's, because when I made the account, I couldn't spell. Thank y'all for listening. This has been the Aqua Method Podcast, episode 21. Mr. Jeff, Miss Alex. Y'all be good.